Hello lovelies, my name is Becca and I make videos about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and why I love Jesus. If you like any of those things, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel now. Yes, do that first. I'm just hoping that you'll take a chance on me and subscribe before watching this whole video. But go ahead and subscribe because it helps me out. I just appreciate it. So subscribe, watch the rest of the videos, and then check this one out. Or check this one out, then watch the rest of the videos. I'm a mess today. It's been a long while since I've filmed. For many reasons, mostly because I've been sick. Ew, winter. But I've like getting back into it, so I'm feeling a little crazy. But today I thought I would film a like get ready with me video, which is like, I have only done this twice on my channel and both were a mess. Don't watch them. Those are from a while ago. Oh, but these are my favorite videos to watch because I don't know, I think it's really fun to like watch people putting on makeup and kind of like talking through it. So I figured I would try and film one as well, and it's just fun like when you're sitting down and doing your own makeup to like put one of these videos on and it feels like you're hanging out with the person. So yeah, I figured I'd try it out. So hopefully it goes well, hopefully you enjoy it. But I did do this look, which is basically my everyday makeup look, so I could even call it that too. But I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's get started on this chit chat. Get ready with me. So the first thing you'll notice is my red shiny face. You may have seen, may not have seen my season of heavy video, and I kind of touched on this a little bit, but like basically I've been having like major eczema problems. So you can see it like on my hands. My face is obviously the worst, especially around my eyes, my mouth, and everything like that. And currently the only thing that is like helping or feels okay is Vaseline. Like the most greasiest, messiest thing ever is the only thing that like feels somewhat good on like the really dry redness. I probably should not wear makeup ever, but I love makeup, and also I want to like cover the redness. So anyway, I still wear makeup, and I kind of have to too for my job. Like I'm in sales, and I'm not gonna like go into a sales appointment like buy stuff because sales is a very visual job. So yeah, also check out my bag where you can see all the things. I kind of changed it up today. I don't know. I've been like filming in our spare bedroom, and because we like put my vanity and all my makeup stuff in there, which is really nice. Like it definitely, there's like more space, and it's like nice to like sit in the morning and get ready. But I need to like do more with that room because it just looks kind of drab and boring. So I like want to get a chair and like more filming stuff. So like I'm back in our bedroom, so you can kind of see everything that's going on. But anyway, let's actually get into this video and start makeup. This is in no way like a tutorial or like a how-to or anything like that. This is just like a let's get ready together. These are my favorite videos to watch currently, especially in the morning. Like when I'm getting ready, I love to just like turn on a chit chat, get ready with me that someone else has filmed, and like get ready with them. That's what this is. So first I'm using the Milani Prime Perfection, and this is the face primer for hydrating and pore minimizing. I love this. I have recently tried some more like Milani face products, and I'm really impressed with them. They're really nice. So go Milani, and it's drugstore, not expensive. That primer is like 10 bucks. So I just like put it on my face and just like smooth it around. Yeah. So that's what I do. Woo, and it smells kind of minty. I don't know, it smells really nice. I really like the way it smells, and I like the way it feels. Like it definitely feels a little bit tacky once you've like rubbed it in, which is really good because it definitely makes your makeup stay all day, which is like what we're going for, you know. All right. Yay, there's my face all primed. And then I'm also using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. This color is the lightest one that they had at the drugstore, which is 01 Creamy Vanilla. And it's a little bit dark for me. It pretty much matches my neck. My face is a lot redder than my neck is, so I want to like balance that out. But once I put kind of concealer on like in the highlighting places, it looks super natural, which is what I like. So I have been using that. I really like this foundation. It is so thick, like holy moly. It is a thick foundation, but it definitely covers a lot, which is what we're going for when we're looking kind of crazy. So I'm okay with it. So I just kind of like dot it around my face to begin with my beauty blender, and then just blend it in. So yeah, how's life going for all of you? Life has been pretty nuts per usual. Again, like that season of heavy video, we're kind of still in a season of heavy. It's definitely like less heavy than before. But like both my husband Tyler and I were like super sick for like almost 3 weeks. It was crazy. We got like this crazy like sinus infection, bronchitis. It's just like a mess. We're a mess. And then just like trying to figure out our lives, like where we want to be, where we want to live long term, all those exciting adult decisions. It's crazy. So I spend a lot of time blending this in because like I said, it's a little bit dark for me. Here's an extra mirror. So I just like take my time blending it, but as you can see, it does a job at covering up, which is what you want. Like, okay, it does look kind of dark compared to my neck in this camera view. Oh, Tyler's back home. He went and got a haircut. Why do you keep doing that?
Huh?
Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know. Are you videotaping?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Wow, don't you look fancy? Wow, it's so short.
It is.
I think because it was just so long. It looks really nice though.
I know. Oh,
Tyler is wearing this, there he is in the mirror. He's wearing like this baseball tee and he really likes how he looks in it. So he keeps going, look, don't I look really muscly? He doesn't.
Like the Hulk of sports.
Let me see, it looks really nice. You look all clean cut.
Thanks. Well, I'm not clean cut yet.
So yeah, your scruff is a little scruffy.
I'm gonna go trim that up.
Like
but I'll be looking real nice.
You do, you look very handsome.
I do what I can.
Okay, so next I do my concealer, and I'm still loving this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade 2 Vanilla. Shout out to SJ for introducing it to me because I still use it and still love it. It's definitely my favorite concealer. Righty. Let's put it on my face. Literally everywhere. And I am gonna say something controversial. I like this a whole lot better than the Tarte Shape Tape. I know everyone and their mother on YouTube is obsessed with it. And I will say like it is really thick and nice, but for some reason, I don't know, I just didn't like the way it kind of settled on me. I don't know. I prefer this one. Oh yeah, and I just like put it all over my whole face. Isn't this cute? And then if you hear some music in the background, new Ellie Holcomb album called Red Sea Road. Oh, Tyler's just shut the door. Called Red Sea Road. It's amazing. She's a Christian artist, and I just really love her songs. But this album in particular, Red Sea Road, just like speaks to my heart. It's so good. I highly recommend everyone listen to it because it's just a beautiful album, and the words she speaks in it are just so true and like really comforting. Like, oh, such a good album. So that's what is on in the background. I'm going to blend out all this concealer. I usually start with my chin. Not that, again, this is a tutorial or what I do is right. But see, like what I was saying, once the concealer is on, I feel like it just makes the foundation color like look perfect because then it looks kind of naturally contoured with a little bit of concealer. Anyway, that's what I think in my opinion. And then I do go ahead and powder a little bit. Because my skin has been so unbelievably dry, like this eczema thing, I know I keep talking about it, but literally it's taking over my life. Because my skin is so dry, I don't really have to like full on set my concealer or my under eyes or anything because it's so dry already. That just makes it worse. And baking or whatever I cannot do on my skin because it is too dry, and baking just like way too dry. So tangent over, I do set my whole face with powder just because like it is a little tacky from like the foundation and the concealer, and I have been using this Hourglass ambient lighting palette. Tyler gave this to me for Christmas and I absolutely love it. Oh, it's kind of a mess, but it has like the 3 shades. So I kind of go into the 2 lighter shades and do like the center of my face, and then I go over all 3 with my brush into the rest of my face. These do have like a very light shimmer to them, not a lot where it looks like crazy on your face. It just makes it look a little more lit and like, I don't know what the word, like not dewy, but just like healthier, I guess, especially with like my crazy dry skin. This has been looking really good. So just gonna take the 2 light shades, and then I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush. This is my favorite for the face. I just really like it. And I do just go under my eyes. And like, even though this has shimmer, it takes away the shine of the foundation, which doesn't really show up too much on camera, but in person you can kind of see it more. Let's go. And then all 3 all over my face. And then sometimes I take the lightest one in the middle and just kind of go back over the center of my face. But yeah, that's highlight. Now I look really like ghostly and just foundation. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm gonna hit my lips. Do you ever do that? Take like your beauty blender and just, while you're doing your makeup, clean up your lips, because I do. So next I do my eyebrows. I don't really have a lot of eyebrow there, so I just kind of fill in a little bit of what's there and call it a day. So I still love the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I tried the brow definer, which is like the bare one, and I didn't like it at all. I returned it. And I went and picked up another Brow Wiz because I like the Brow Wiz. And I have little bitty eyebrows that refuse to grow, so this works a lot better for my little bitty eyebrows. Because this is like a tiny one. So I just like brush them. I really want them to grow so I can like go to a brow place and get them done, but they're like too small to even like go to a brow place to get done. So sad. First world problems, brows. Okay. And I like line underneath and then fill in. So that's what we're gonna do. Look at the difference. I look crazy. And then this side. I always have a harder time doing this eyebrow. I think it's because I have to like reach across. Yep, I mean, that's good enough. I don't really like try and make them look too perfect because it's just not gonna happen. So that's all I do with my eyebrows, and then I take some brow gel and just set them in place. I really need more brow gel. I'm pretty sure that this is gone, and I just am placebo thinking that there's stuff in there. It was my birthday on Thursday. I turned 24. I'm an old lady. But it was probably one of my favorite birthdays. It was just really good. Like, Tyler was so sweet and just like made the morning perfect, because obviously like, it was Thursday, so we both had work. But he like brought me Starbucks in the morning and then had like left flowers on my vanity, and just, he was so sweet, and it just like made the whole day great. And then like that day at work was just like really good. It just went by really fast, which is always fun. And then we went to the mall and Cheesecake Factory for dinner. It was great. It was a good birthday. Good birthday. So now I'm just priming my eyes with some MAC Pro. Is this Pro Longwear? Yeah, it is. The Pro Longwear paint pot. Ooh. And I throw it. And I use it in Painterly, which is like the pinky natural one. I use the pinky natural one over yellow, sorry, not yellow ochre, soft ochre. Because I typically use warm toned shadows, and I feel like this just looks good and just looks really plain. I don't know what I'm saying. So for my eyes, I'm going to use my trusty Bobbi Brown Surf and Sand palette. She needs to bring this back or make it permanent. I'm probably the only one that thinks that, but like, look at it. It's just like the perfect palette of beautiful neutrals. Like, I love it. Also, this being a check-up ready with me, I'm not like doing a tutorial, so I don't feel as obligated to use products that people can still go and buy. Is that bad? Probably. And also, again, in light of my trying to be better about spending money and not buying as much, I'm trying to like force myself to love the palettes I already have, which I do love them. I just was so fickle with other palettes that I wasn't loving them as I should. Okay, sorry, I'm like reaching for all my brushes. So, first I take my biggest fluffy brush, and this one is the R39 from Morphe, so it's like a bigger one, and I put it in this color right here, and I just like put it in my crease, around my eye, however you do it. I probably don't do it right, but I don't really care. It's my face. I'll do it how I want. Back to my R39 and putting this lighter brown. I think they're labeled actually. This is Frappe. I don't know if this is like one of her, like in her line. I wonder, I should check on the Brow Brown website and see. Okay, so Frappe is this like light matte shadow that I'm using that I love. Hey.
Hey.
You look nice.
Thanks. Did you call me earlier?
Yeah, but it's alright.
Okay.
Looking good, honey.
I try my best.
Tyler's looking all good because we're gonna film it together, our video together later.
I gotta look my best. I gotta look awesome for the camera, for those wonderful fans.
Now that I've done that, then I go ahead and take a flat shadery brush, and this one is from Morphe as well. Love Morphe brushes. Morphe brushes are awesome and they're really cheap, so check them out. And this is the G2C, so it's like silver. And I take this really gold one, and this one is called Bikini Bronze, and it's a metallic eyeshadow. I love it. Just like stick my brush in it, and I put this all over my lid, and it's just like a really pretty gold. I am so thankful this palette has like really big pan sizes because I'm gonna be so sad when it runs out. So I just stick it all over my lid. And then after I've done that, I take a smaller brush, and this is the MAC 217. Love this brush. And I go into the really dark shadow, which is Saddle. I think this is one of her like permanent shadows. But I take Saddle on my brush, and then I just put on like the outer corner and a little bit in the crease. And everything I've learned as far as like makeup wise has been from watching other people on YouTube. So if I can learn it, so can you. So I just like go through, darken it up. I really like this one because I think it adds like a lot of depth because it's a little bit darker. I'm gonna zoom it just a little bit more. Okay.
I mean the spare bathroom. Yeah, the guest bathroom. Smells amazing because I bought this new soap today, Citrus Breeze, and it's Groomy. It's an Italian bar soap.
From World Market?
Yeah, from World Market. Oh my goodness.
We love World Market. We just like go and walk around.
This is what it looks like. It's awesome.
Yes, Tyler got new soap.
Tyler got new soap.
Yeah, I said that.
Because I wanted a lovely soap for that spare bathroom.
And I'm going back into this Frappe one, and I'm just gonna blend it out. Now that I've done that, that's pretty much it. That's all I do. But then I like to take this top sparkly shadow. It is literally my favorite. So it's got like this pinky champagne, and it's called Blazing Star. I love this shadow so much. And I take it again on this G2C. And I just take this beauty, put my brush in it, and I put this on the lid over the metallic. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Over the metallic one. And then I also put this under my brow. I wonder if her pink sparkle shadow would be like comparable to this. Or the peach one. I need to find a stand and go check it out. Probably her peach one. That is what my eyes look like. And then I do not feel fully dressed without a smile. I don't feel like my eyes are done until I have a winged liner, so I'm gonna add a wing. This is the Stila Stay All Day. It's my favorite eyeliner. It has just like a really good felt tip nib. Is that what you call it? I think so. I just really like the way it works, so that's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes if they look super uneven, I'll redo it, but when they're like this close, I just leave it. They're like not super perfect, but who has time for that? And then I use my favorite mascara, which is the, I was gonna say Benefit, but it's not Benefit. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't agree with that, but it is a really good mascara, so I like it. Oh, I'm living for this sparkle on my eye. Mascara faces. Does anyone have any recommendations for lash growing products? I really need my lashes to grow. They're like short and stubby, like not very full. I need to grow my lashes. So does anyone know of any good products or have like tried any ones that they would recommend, because I need some recommendations. Here's a fun fact. I am slightly ambidextrous, and when it comes to mascara, I switch hands to do the other eye. I like can't reach across and do it, so I just switch hands. Oh man, got a spot there. The best trick I have ever heard and learned is that if you get mascara somewhere that you don't want it like underneath your nose or on your eyeshadow, wait several minutes for it to completely dry, and then just take like a Q-tip and it brushes right away and doesn't mess up anything underneath. So best trick I've ever learned, because I got like a little spot on my eyeshadow, which I don't want. So that is pretty much all I do on my eyes. So eyes done. And then most days I do take some like bronzer and like bronze my face a little bit. So I'm still obsessed with my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. I need to, Charlotte Tilbury, please make just a single bronze pan so I can refill this. But like I've said before, I definitely will repurchase this when it does completely hit pan, because it is the best bronzer for my skin tone that I have ever found, so I will repurchase it. So I just take my Real Techniques Bold Metals brush. All my brushes are dirty, haven't cleaned them in a little bit, need to do that. That's reality, people. So I just take it in there and then do my cheeks. And then sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, I take the highlight shade in that same brush and just on the tops of my cheeks. Willy-nilly. Take the Hourglass. This is in Incandescent Electra, so it's like this bright. It looks way brighter in the pan than it does on your face. And then I take an R2 from Morphe again. I just like tap it in there and then put it on my face. Yay! And that is makeup done. I was looking through my makeup collection and I rediscovered and found I had gotten like this little sample of the YSL Volupte Tint in Oil, and this is in, it's so little, I think it's number 5, but it's like this bright pink. It's so pretty. So basically it's like this tinted oil and you put it on your lips and then it like sinks in and like stains, and then you can like reapply to make it like feel oily again. So this is like the little sample size. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and purchase like a full-size one because I love this and I use this a lot in the summer, and it's just like nice and springy today, so I felt like putting on more of like a springy lip. So that is what I did today. So this is my completed makeup look. This is pretty much what I do every day. The only thing I really change up is the eyes and the blush as far as like what eyeshadow palette I use, but definitely my go-to palette is this guy. Oh yeah, and so now the lighting like looks normal again and you can see my skin matches. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, this like crazy chatty get ready with me. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also like leave me a comment down below. I love to just like chat with you in the comments. I read all of them and respond to all of them, so definitely leave me something there. And then also subscribe if you want to see more and check out the rest of the videos on my channel. But I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hello lovelies, my name is Becca and I make videos. Sound like Kinley.